I would like for all of us to pray for all victims I'm going to mention. Armenians, Cambodians, victims of Holocaust, Jews, Romans, communists, Russians, Poles, Cres, Rwandan, Chinese during the World War I, Kurdish, Palestinians, Rohingyas, and others.
Can we rise for about 30 seconds in observance of their memories? I think you may sit. Thank you. Yeah? Then we will show a 2 minutes and 20 seconds clip of leaked video footage of forced relocation of Rohingya at gunpoint in Burma. That happened in the year 2012. After that, Rene Mugenzi will read Professor Barbara Harrell-Bond's opening remarks. That will be followed by Mr. Tonkin's appeal to the world as a Rohingya refugee and activist. This video was leaked from the Public Relations Department of the... Sorry, this is not... Sorry, that was an MP3 file. This is it. This video was leaked from the Public Relations Department of the Myanmar Army. The waves of violence in Rakhine State are often misleadingly described as communal or sectarian. But the violence is solely directed at Rohingya and away from the camera. For decades, the Myanmar public has been told by their government to think of Muslim Rohingya as a threat to national security. But do these ordinary children, women, men, and elderly people look like a threat to anyone? These images show forced relocation is systematically carried out and organized by the state in Myanmar. No two incidents of mass atrocities look exactly alike, but they do have common features like segregating and forcibly relocating ethnic communities singled out for extermination, whether in Nazi Germany, Pol Pot's Cambodia, or the former Yugoslavia. Mass killings may be the most dramatic genocidal act, but in Buddhist Myanmar, a slow-burning genocide has been unfolding for decades, deliberately designed to destroy an entire people with impunity. I would invite
Rene to come and read the speech. Rene is founder of Global Campaigns for Rwandan Human Rights and the Chief Executive Officer of London Social Impact, a development think tank addressing the issues of social exclusion.
Good morning, everyone. It is an honor for me to be able to read the message from the Professor Bond, who's not available today because she's not available. She's not well. It is with sincere regret that due to illness, I am unable to be present at your conference, at today's conference. You have come together in yet another attempt to increase the world awareness of unspeakable suffering of the Rohingya, those remaining in Myanmar under the threat of extinction, and those in fight, and those living in exile under precarious conditions. It is worth reflecting on the fact that in May 1993, Aung San Suu Kyi gave the Joyce Peace Memorial Lecture at the Refugee Study Program, now the Center, at the University of Oxford. Her speech was entitled, "Towards a True Refugee." In that speech, she reminded her audience that the Burmese expression for refugee is dukkha de, which means the one who has to bear dukkha, suffering. In that sense, no one can be excluded from understanding what is to be a refugee. At that time, Aung San Suu Kyi was under house arrest. Her speech was delivered by her husband, Michael Harris, who only a few short years later died of cancer and whose funeral she was unable to attend. In that speech, she called that the dream of a society ruled by loving kindness, reason, and justice is a dream as old as civilized man. And she went on to say that the greatest threat to the global security today come not from the economic deficiency of the poorest nation, but from religious, racial, or tribal, and political decision ranking in those regions where principles of practice which could reconcile the diverse instinct and aspiration of mankind have been ignored, repressed, or distorted. She admonished her audience that peace, stability, and unity cannot be bought or coerced. They have to be nurtured by promoting sensitivity to human needs and respect for the rights and opinion of others. She reminded us that diversity and dissent need to be inhibit the emergence of strong, stable societies, but inflexibility, narrowness of unadulterated materialism can prevent healthy growth. And she wondered, when attitudes have been allowed to harden to that point that otherness become a sufficient reason for notifying a person claimed to be treated as a full human being, the trappings of modern civilization crumble with frightening speed. We ponder her incongruence of, we ponder the incongruence of Aung San Suu Kyi inspired words then in 1993 to the maelstrom surrounding the plight of all minorities, both ethnic and religious, both ethnic and religious in Myanmar today. We pray that the eloquence of today's testimony will break her silence on what is happening to the Rohingya people before Myanmar become another Rwanda. Thank you.